Hello, welcome to Bob's Dungeon. My name's Bob, I'll be your host. Boba Fett has been a popular character in the Star Wars franchise since the moment he debuted. And then he was unceremoniously killed off in Return of the Jedi. But he had such a strong fan base that they brought him back in the comic books and in the novels known as the Expanded Universe. And then they elaborated on his backstory in the prequels. Then Disney bought Star Wars and decided the entire Expanded Universe was now called Legends and was not canon and no longer existed. So Boba Fett died again. But they brought him back in the Mandalorian TV show. He survived. Now he's alive and well and has got his own TV show. So to celebrate Boba Fett being alive again and again, and we'll just throw in one more and again, just to be safe, we're going to take a look at some of the old bounty hunter books from the old D6 system for Star Wars. And in this video, we're going to look at Galaxy Guide 10 Bounty Hunters. This book has 126 pages and a copyright of 1993. It was published by West End Games, and all of the artwork in this book is in black and white, and it's pretty decent. So let's go ahead and look at that artwork. This is the first picture we see when we open the book. All of the artwork in this book is in black and white. And it goes back and forth from black and white stills from the films to an almost comic bookish type of artwork, which suits the book just fine. And oh look, it's our old friend Jodo Kast trying so hard to pretend that he's Boba Fett. To use this book, what you're going to need is, of course, a copy of this book and the core rules for the second edition of the Star Wars role-playing game in the D6 system. You also need as many six-sided dice as you can get your hands on. This book is basically just a resource of information for bounty hunters. It goes through everything you'll want to know for bounty hunters in your game. It goes over some highlights and pointers on how to build a bounty hunter character. It's got a few templates in here, a few different bounty hunter templates that you can use. It tells the bonuses and negatives about being a guild bounty hunter, a freelance bounty hunter, and so forth. It has the bounty hunter code in here, which is basically a set of rules that the bounty hunters use to protect themselves or work well with others that are in the same line of work. Some treat it as almost a code of honor like the Paladins and other games. Others use it as a way to manipulate and trick the other bounty hunters into doing their work for them and getting what they want. But, it's pretty neat that they have that in here. It goes through the different aspects of bounty hunting, tells you how different types of bounty hunters will acquire their bounties and go after their prey. It talks about the different types of bounties you can get: imperial bounties, sector bounties, private bounties, and so forth. It's got a few wanted posters in here with some information on bounties that your characters can go after. It's even got a blank sheet to print your own wanted poster. It's got a section in here on equipment that would be useful for bounty hunters and so forth, and it's pretty neat. It's got another section in here that talks about the different bounty hunter guilds that your character could run into or belong to, and what their dues are, and what's expected out of you for each of these. And it talks about punishments that could befall your bounty hunter if he breaks the law, how to acquire a bounty hunter license. I mean, it's just got all the information on bounty hunting in the Star Wars universe that you can need in this one book. And it even finishes it up in the back with an adventure that you can run your player character bounty hunters on, which is pretty nifty. Which brings me to 3 questions. Would I play a character using the information in this book? And I'm going to have to say yeah. I kind of like the whole underworld aspect of the Star Wars universe. So yeah, I could see me playing a bounty hunter using the information in this book. Would I run a game using the information in this book? Again, yes. And I have used it. It's got a lot of neat information in it. A lot of things that just kind of fill things out for you more. Makes it more real, I guess. Would I recommend this book? Now, I'm going to say it's not a must-have, but if you're going to run a bounty hunter game, or if you're going to have some bounty hunters in your game, it would be a pretty good idea to have it, just for like the bounty hunter code information, the extra equipment, the known guilds. It's even got a list in here of bounty hunters in the Star Wars universe, such as Boba Fett, 4-LOM, Zuckuss. It's even got our old friend Jodo Castan in there. So yeah, it'd be good to have if you want to introduce those guys into your game. So it'd be up to you whether you're going to run a bounty hunter game or not. I wouldn't call it necessary, but it does have a wealth of information if you're going to run bounty hunters. And that's pretty much all I got to say for the Bounty Hunter book. Thank you for joining me to look at this book, and hopefully you'll join me next time where we'll talk about something else. Bye.